Today, we're looking at 4-star wing Jahmai Mashack out of California. If you like my content, do me a solid by sharing and subscribing to the channel. I hope you enjoy the video. 6'5", 190-pound Jahmai Mashack out of Rancho Cucamonga, California is the number 43 player in the country and the number 6 rated small forward. He's been offered and recruited by Louisville, Arkansas, Tennessee, Cal, Colorado, Arizona, Texas, Oklahoma, Utah. His player comp is going to be former Oklahoma State guard and NBA player Tony Allen. Offensively, he's getting his buckets in transition and attack mode. And defensively, he's one of the top versatile defenders in the country, able to guard 3 to 4 spots effectively. He turns defense into offense very well and loves to get up and down the court. On the topic of defense, he's a ball hawk, an A+ in this category. He's a bigger guard who's able to guard every perimeter position at a high level, using his size, quickness, and length to overwhelm opponents. Even though he's a guard, he has good timing to rim protect. He's good on and off the ball, getting in passing lanes for steals and deflections. Then he's looking to push the ball up the court to finish at the cup. Watched him guard class of 2020 number 3 overall prospect 7-footer Evan Mobley, and he did a fantastic job, being able to show and head screens, then retreat back to bump a much bigger player off his spot. Then in motion when guarding a guard, he showed high IQ, choosing to go behind the first action, then jamming the ball handler, forcing him above the screen and a potential turnover. Gets back in transition ahead of the ball so he can help teammates get deflections before easy run-out layups. Once again, being able to recover after a back screen, playing physical in the post, bumping off a great player, and forcing not only a turnover but a foul. Going off the bounce, attacking and creating gets an A-. This is how he gets most of his buckets, whether in the half court or full court transition, especially after a Steeler deflection like you just saw. He's not going to show off a crazy handle, but he keeps it simple and then attacks the defense downhill. When he's slashing, he's usually finishing with his right hand. When he gets a bit of resistance, it's not a big deal because he attacks to not only score, but also attacks to create for his teammates. While not a world-class athlete, he can still finish easily at the rim with authority and the ability to finish with floaters and different types of layups around the basket. Shooting is a B+. He's done a great job getting better in this department, and he continues to work on his jumper. He didn't have bad form, but just needed to make his setup more smooth, needed his feet to stay parallel with less movement when preparing to rise up. He's shown he can shoot long-range jumpers on the move or screens, just needed to fix some kinks in his form for the consistency to also be there. Once he gets his shooting at a higher level, it'll just open up the rest of his game to become a legit 3-and-D type of player. Overall, he's a strong two-way type of recruit. Unfortunately, there's just not a lot of film out there on Jahmai, but I compiled as many clips as I could to give you all a better idea of a great player who may be committing and joining your school.
Dan Dockage can't guard me.